welcome back to MLB The Show 18 and the Jason Parham Road to the Show. I'm Tower Saber. Last time out, Jason gave up a few more runs than I'm sure he would like to have against the Albuquerque Isotopes. But he only gave up one run and pitched 6 innings, which makes that a quality start. So not much more you can ask out of him. So we are going to go ahead and just play to the next appearance. Get a training appearance in. And, yeah, looks like we are at our hits cap, so I think it's time we go looking. We're going to need to try to find how to raise that up some, because we have the ability to. Our hits cap maximum is at 90, but the fact that we can't actually get there with the cap lifts that we have is a little troubling. So, just have to worry about that at some point or another. But in the meantime, we can work on our two-seam velocity and our K per 9, so I think we might want to do that. So let's do that. On the other hand, circle change control and walks per 9. Woo! Yeah, circle change is good for us. Want to have that as much as we can. So it looks like we are going back out again against Albuquerque, so let's get it.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the El Paso Chihuahuas and the Albuquerque Isotopes. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Kelly Rivas gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jason Parham, and their runners at the corners now.
Whenever the pitcher comes up to hit in the first inning, you know something has gone terribly, terribly wrong for the other team.
Let her hit. Here's the first pitch to him. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, coming off last night's W, we had a chance to catch up with the manager. He just liked the way guys are playing. They're showing up to the yard ready to go. They're playing as a collective group. A lot of good things happening in this clubhouse.
Throw in time,
well.
and they stopped the
No RBI single
side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Chihuahuas lead it 4-0. At the plate, Adrian Ramirez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Okay. Let's get to the actual meat and potatoes of this game.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, guys, this is a dangerous team right now. Game 1 of a new series, coming off a sweep. Everybody's feeling good, swinging the bats red hot. This should be interesting.
2 fastballs. Got them swinging early on either one. Give him a little change up.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him
with
one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
I can accommodate you, I hope.
Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Kind of wanted that one.
Flip a coin right here with this next pitch. After throwing 2 fastballs to get ahead, he's been able to lay off both those off-speed pitches. Looks like he's seeing it pretty good.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
All right, fastball low and in. Let's do it.
And that misses ball 4. So that's just what you hope for here in the first. Base runners as you try to claw back into this one.
That's an excellent at-bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Oh, well.
And that'll bring up one of the top prospects in the game, Raimel Tapia. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk.
I see you moving over there too, dude. Don't think I don't see you.
Hey, roll it up, huh? All right, come on now. One time, let it fly.
Oh, good.
In the dirt here. And you can forget about the double play.
Yeah,
now
a
as the
curveball's
runner
not
moves
working
up to
for me
second
too well.
base. Now he'll step off.
Hey, get your good one up
You
there.
just stay right where you're at, fella.
Ramirez leads off second with nobody out.
Fastball inside.
Lifted in the air out to center field.
Halfway.
And that worked just
Peterson
fine.
is there, and he has it for the first out. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Vero, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, this lineup finds himself in a hole right now. Down a bunch of runs. This is where you find out about your lineup, though, that pass the baton mentality. Can't try and get it all back at once. Have good at-bats, follow the game plan you guys worked on, and stay in the zone.
Digging in, Johnny Leone, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch. Heading out towards shallow right. Kirkland on the move, but he won't get there. It falls in. Throw won't get him.
Check that out right there.
Double.
I love me some of
Nicely
that.
done.
Staying inside the baseball, moving it
Yikes.
the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch, but doesn't mean the batter can't grab it out.
That'll bring in the versatile Pat Valaika, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. No balls and a strike to count. Runners are at second and third with one down.
I love the ballpark organ.
Shoots this one over to first. Moran scoops
Hey,
it up,
take it.
and he'll step on first for
Colin,
the out.
are you playing
3
first base today?
unassisted.
What are they having you do, man? This isn't right. Everything's
Digging
backwards.
in now, Sean Rodriguez. He went deep in the contest last night.
Well, if everything's backwards, then I guess I should be pitching for more fly ball contact than ground outs. Let's not actually do
First
that.
pitch of the
I
at-bat.
don't think that's a good idea.
A fastball that just misses inside. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And a fastball
Okay.
in there for a strike. 1-1.
1-1. God, what you got?
Hey, you can do it. No one better.
Now the 1-1 pitch. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll
Oh,
flip this one
Jason.
onto first as he works his way out of the jam.
Yikes, that looked real bad, Jason.
No runs, a hit, 2 left. On now to the top half of inning number 2.
What are you doing, man?
Passo's out on top, 4-0. Now batting, Enrique Barrios took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Pitch on the way. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Parham has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters, and when you do that, it's a good recipe for success, and it's worked for him so far in his career.
Well, that's the goal anyway, to keep the hits, keep the balls down, keep the balls in
Fastball that
play,
he's
keep
way
them
out in front of, a swing and a miss.
slow, soft,
Hey, that's a
infield.
well-executed pitch right there. That might have
Let the
started
defense
middle, but
make
you
a
saw
play.
it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has
That's
got
like
2 decisions to
4
make. Is he
fastballs
going to
you
ground
want?
out
I'm
to
not
second
sure I
base
feel
all day,
comfortable with
or he's
this.
going to drive the ball the other way?
Let's try
2-2.
a curveball instead.
This is hit the other way out toward left field.
Golf that into left
Peterson
field, but
is there,
no
and
problem.
he makes the catch for the out.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And let's take a look at Jock Peterson. He can probably play both corners, but his calling card is center field, where he can track down a lot of balls gap to gap and got a strong enough arm to throw guys out at the plate.
Oh boy, Franchi Cordero. Got us a dinger machine at shortstop.
Into the box now, Mike Tauchman. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
First pitch, huh?
Come on. Let it fly right here.
Okay.
First pitch on its way. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
No running, no running.
Boy, talk about being a game of inches, D-Roll. That was a bullet just out of the reach of the third baseman.
Yeah, third base is just a reaction.
That was about where I wanted to put it, too, so I'm not sure there was a whole lot I could have done there.
He tried to make a play, get it above his head, but he was unable to get there.
No, that was pretty much middle.
Batting eight, catcher, Carlton Navarro.
One out.
Don't get too comfortable over there.
Standing in now, Carlton Navarro, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Tauchman leads off first with one away.
Stay hot now. Let's go, kid.
0-1 is a circle change that's over for a called strike.
Locked you up a little there. That's disconcerting.
Place it two. Let's roll it up.
All right. Take your change-up, curveball.
Now a
And
throw
throw
over to
it over
first,
to first
and he'll
base.
get back in standing.
First base, first place.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch.
Well,
Swung
I
on
got
in the
him.
dirt. Strike three.
That's good, I guess.
And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Stepping in, Kelly Rivas. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Kelly Rivas.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Fancy meeting you
Here's a
with
knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Nothing in one count. Here it comes.
One and one.
Curveball that time, not even close.
Hey, let her fly, kid. Let her fly.
And a
Oh, no,
neck-high
Jason, come on.
fastball that time.
Come on, boy, get it
Well,
together.
these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Chihuahuas lead it 4-0. Now in the box, Jason Parham. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Oh, boy. Up 5-0 in the third. I can't argue with that. Makes me feel bad for the other guy who's got
First pitch of the
54
at-bat.
pitches.
Swing and a line
But
drive. Foul.
It's not my
Runners on
job to
first
feel
and
bad
third,
for him. It's
two
my
away.
job to do pitchery things, like be real bad at the plate.
Line drive to left. In there.
And knock an
base hit,
RBI
and
single.
that ought to get the run in from third.
Maybe Jason's batting career isn't over yet.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, D-Roll. You're facing the opposing pitcher, and you give up a 2-out RBI.
I got to believe he's contemplating retirement. A 2-out knock given up to the opposing pitcher.
Listen, as a pitcher, you hate to give up base hits, but you doubly hate to give up base hits to the opposing pitcher.
The right fielder, number 13.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jack Kirkland, and we'll see what he
Yeah,
can do here.
I think
2
this
on,
guy's
2
just
away,
having a
2
battle.
home so far this inning. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging? Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Now at the plate, Shane Peterson. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
The showers are calling, Kelly.
From the stretch. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that
Wow.
will force home a run.
Oh, no.
Stepping
They're
in,
gonna keep him out there,
Sergio
man.
Crespo. He flew
They're
out
going
in
to let
his
him
last at-bat.
continue to dig the...
Sergio Crespo.
Hey, your pitch. Get some wood on it.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And that's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored.
Wow.
And this will not be close.
Wow.
And the run will score
What a
easily.
bad day for this guy.
Talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Rose.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
Digging in, Adrian Ramirez.
How bad is
He
it?
drew a walk his first time.
9-0
Lots
in
of
the
baseball
third.
left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Kirkland has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Settling in now, Raimel Tapia.
Now batting. Center fielder, Raimel Tapia.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey,
1 out, nobody on. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
One, huh?
Yeah, I got nothing.
Hey, get the pitch and drive it, huh? Lasers
Try to
all
get this
day.
guy out without walking him. Okay. I think you might be set up nicely for that little curveball on the black or below it.
The big
Maybe
curveball
not.
just misses, apparently. Ball 2.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit. Froze him, but just missed the zone.
Hit on the ground to third.
Easy out, easy
Takes
out.
it in. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
One of these days I'm going to say that, and there'll be an
Executed
error on the play.
two-seamer on the outside corner that time.
Mark it down.
And that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
In now, Johnny Leone. He reached on a single in his first try.
Third baseman, Johnny Leone.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, we got 2. 2 down.
The 0-1 delivery. The bouncer to the left side. Cordero comes up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 3 innings complete. El Paso's out on top, 9-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Pat Valaika. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Valaika.
First pitch of the at-bat. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
Okay. Inside fastball, huh? Got the confidence for it? Okay, I get.
And we can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Oops. My bad.
Now batting. Second baseman.
Stepping in now, Sean Rodriguez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball.
Well, you'll
for
know
ball
something's
1.
up if I come up to the mound and the other guy plunks me. Which conveniently
1-0
should be
pitch
coming up
on the
next
way.
inning.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Cordova's got it.
Double
To
play?
second for 1. On
Heck
to
yes.
first to complete the double play.
really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
The batter, first baseman, Enrique.
Into the box, Enrique Barrios, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
Low fastball? I don't usually, but that could be a good thing. Let's do it.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
Okay. We'll try it.
And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
I don't know that I like 4 fastballs in a row. That seems like tempting fate a little too much. Let's try that. Change
The
it.
1-2.
See if we can't get it working.
Is a swing and
Yes,
a
we
miss. That's
can.
strike 3. Nothing
Goodbye.
doing here this half.
Fare thee well.
Inning number 5 we go. The Chihuahuas lead it 9-0. Striding in once again, Jason Parham. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Parham. Here we go now. Let's go.
It's not often that a pitcher gets 3 at-bats in a game. And again, it's not often that the pitcher is getting
Here's
his
the
3rd
first
at-bat
pitch
in
to
the
him.
5th.
Now this is chopped foul to home plate. It's 0-1.
All right, Jason. A little more plate.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there.
Oh, this is new. They don't usually show you who's throwing in the bullpen, or they didn't in years past.
The 1-1. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Hit on the ground to short.
That was
To
no good.
his left, Valaika. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
At least they're being professionals about it, and they're not coming after me.
Digging in to try it again, Mike Tauchman will start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And there's a pitch
Oh,
that just
come
misses
on,
the
Jason.
inside corner.
That's a good
know you can
approach
do
when
better
you're
than
facing
this.
a young arm you might not be too familiar with.
All right,
Take a look
come
at a
get your
few and
dinger.
see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
And he whips
it's not
on
a
it
dinger,
as this
but it
ball's
certainly
right
is a
under
base
his
hit.
glove.
Well, D-Row, you have to love that if you're a hitter. You get ahead in the count 2-0. You get a fastball right down the middle, and he sure knew what to do with it.
Are you kidding me? You fight tooth and nail to get into count leverage at bats. 2-0, 3-1, 1-0 to buy yourself that fastball middle cut. He didn't miss it.
No offer at a letter high
Oh, man.
change. It's ball 1.
Let's go, Jason.
Hey, let her fly right here.
Over.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A
Out in front
fastball
of
that
that
he's
one.
way out in
What
front
were you
of.
expecting?
A swing and a miss.
Change? Okay. Let's
The
do it.
1-1. Hit high and deep out to straightaway
Yikes.
left. Peterson going back on it.
Oh,
On the
he
warning
got it.
track, he
Well
makes
done.
The catch.
Congratulations. Bailed me out of a big problem.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Andreas Morales. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th as he was a late end. This one. Now a bunt attempt here. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Sacrifice bunts are bad baseball. That's why Jason doesn't ever bunt. The chance of getting a hit is often more productive than the guaranteed out from a sac bunt.
Ramirez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Hey, get a good one.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
He's never going to be a Noah Syndergaard or a Madison Bumgarner hitting dingers all day, but
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
all right, Jason, this is not looking good for you. You need to get your act
2-1
together, sir.
Is looked at for ball 3.
Come on.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows his team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first
Where'd your
and second
command
now
go?
with 2 out.
Come on, you got better than half
That'll
your
bring
energy
up one
left.
of the top prospects in the game, Raimel Tapia. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on
9-0.
his line to this point. A ball
Okay,
and
that
no
one was
strikes.
just mean-spirited on
I
the part
wonder
of
if
the
that
ump.
call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Ugh.
Takes
There
a
we go.
fastball on the inside corner.
All right, I'm sick of missing the zone on these. Let's pop the seal on Showtime.
Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
Hey, come away and make your pitch right here.
A swing and a
Oh,
miss
no.
on the ball way outside the strike
looked like it
zone.
hurt.
The inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. El Paso's out on top, 9-0.
Doesn't look good when you strike out
Ready for
with
another
men in scoring
chance?
position.
Johnny Leone. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
And
Oh,
that's
dear.
a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Yeah, that was middle. That was on me.
That'll bring in the versatile Pat Valaika. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Swear to God, I wasn't trying to hit you last time. So let's see if we
First
can't avoid
offering
that
on
this
its
time.
way. Popped him up.
Up. Ball.
You good?
And he'll
You
stay
good.
with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for route number 1.
Last time I tried that, I wound up getting an error for letting it fall off my glove in foul territory.
So stepping in, Sean Rodriguez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Sean Rodriguez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
All one's the count.
Hey, let's go, kid. Here we go.
There we
Fastball, and he's
go.
quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Get it working again. Curveball? No, I don't think so. I'm going to go low. Change up. If he comes after it, he comes after it.
Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Leone stands at first with 1 out.
Now I'm going to go fastball outside.
And he got him.
And gotcha.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses
All
with that
right.
pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Got fooled on that one,
Now
unfortunately.
batting, first baseman, Enrique Barrios.
In now, Enrique Barrios. Hit down the third base line. Oh, and he fans on it at third. It's down the left field line.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't do too
Into the box now, Mike Tuckman. As the first pitch to him is in there for a
Didn't
called
go where I
strike
wanted
one.
it to, but it
2
was in
hits
the
and 2
zone,
trips
and he
for him
didn't
thus
swing
far.
at it. So I guess that's fine. I guess. But I'm not gonna risk it twice in a row. I don't like that idea.
This is skied out toward right.
Oof.
Kirkland
Go get it.
sprinting after
Go get it.
He makes
Yes.
the catch. What a play on
Bail
the
me
run
out of a
in
jam.
the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded.
Well, that's a quality start for Jason. Let's see if they give us the 7th.
9-0.
Where's that one now?
So here now's the pitcher, Jason Parham. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long.
Well,
First
nothing to
delivery
lose
to him
by
on the way.
looking stupid here.
Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Had no business going after that one.
So 1-1. Now that's popped up. Rodriguez on the move. Throw on to first, gets it, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 7th inning stretch
Looking
time
goofy,
here at the ballpark. El
what else
Paso's
is
out
new?
on top, 9-0.
Here we go, fellas. Let's go.
Ready for another shot
Pitching
now.
the 7th? Why not?
No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
9-0,
Starting to run out
72
of time.
pitches.
They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Hit out towards second.
Get him. Come on, get him.
And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
Carlos Chavez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 6, Carlos Chavez.
Okay.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Chavez has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is. He shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Cordero fields it cleanly.
Thanks,
On to
Franchi.
first, and there were 2 down. Settling in now, Adrian Ramirez.
Number 20, Adrian Ramirez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a
That's
fastball
not
in the
helping
dirt that's
anybody.
taken for a ball.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Called strike at the
Let's
knee.
be frank here.
Evens the
I
count
haven't
of
walked
1-1.
this guy because I
Well, he's
wanted
done
to
a
walk
real
him.
nice job with that
But I was
breaking ball
afraid
to
of him.
start.
It's just
That's not
that,
the first
well,
time he's locked the guy up with it.
I don't necessarily have the best control of my stuff right now,
Line drive to left.
as you can see.
And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He
not
had to
hanging
wait to
more
the 7th inning in this one to come through.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. In there, and he's
There we
in
go.
control. 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't
Get
been
some
the
more of those
aggressor in this
borderline
at-bat.
calls
2
made.
straight takes,
Make
so
me a happy
now we'll
tyrant.
see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Pop a little more showtime. Low inside fastball.
And he comes back
Gotcha.
with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll look ahead to inning number
Sorry.
8 now. The Chihuahuas lead it 9-0.
My condolences.
Ready once again, Johnny.
Give us the
Leon.
eighth. Hey, why not?
Off their half of the eighth, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
The batter number 4.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Pat Valaika. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he takes ball 1.
I don't know. With this lead, I suspect they're going to leave me in until
swing and a
Jason's
drive
arm
sent out
falls
toward
off.
the gap.
Or until I give up a big hit like that.
Trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. Leon is on his way home. He scores, and the gap shortens, but still plenty of work to do.
He was on cruise control the entire game, but he gets brought back to reality here. An RBI double gets them on the board, and now that they've broken the dam, we'll see if they can generate some more runs going forward.
No? Okay.
Stepping in now, Sean Rodriguez, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Valaika stands at second with no outs. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Now the 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
I don't know if I feel comfortable. Hell with it.
Hey, strike this guy out.
That's the worst that's going to happen. He hits a dinger.
Line to the right side. So this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
And that'll do it.
Called here comes the skipper from the third base
7 1/3.
And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he was able to only get that first out in the 8th, but nonetheless he'll depart with the lead.
And you got to figure with 5 outs to go and an 8-run lead, even they can't let this one take. They can't take this one away from him. All right, so Jason Parham leaves the game, and the survey says, all right.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
9-1 is the way this one ends. The El Paso Chihuahuas jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jason Parham gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Kelly Rivas gave up a whopping 9 earned runs in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Well, and you can't really argue with 7 1/3, but that'll do it. So until next time, I'm Tyrant Saber, and I will see you at the ballpark.